Have you ever thought that? A table of dishes can replace a foreign ministry. Everyone is watching the dishes. But no one saw the behind it. On the evening of May 14, the state banquet in the Golden Hall of the Great Hall of the People, there were more than 10 dishes. Each dish was not served randomly. You may think it's just a meal. But in fact, behind each dish, there are 5,000 years of hospitality rules and the most exquisite diplomatic calculations. The delicacy of this table is more than Trump's. More than the hair gel on Trump's blonde hair. After watching it, you will understand why these dishes are served at state banquets. Let's start with the most eye-catching golden soup lobster. This is not just a random boiled shrimp served. The lobster is first separated from its shell, so that foreigners don't have to peel the shells and dirty their hands. Imagine the US president eating lobster with a claw, with juice flying everywhere. If this picture is sent back to CNN, it would make the world laugh for a year. So the Chinese side peeled the shrimp meat in advance. Just this detail, you can tell how meticulous the design of this table is. Let's talk about golden soup, slowly simmered with chicken soup and pumpkin. With golden color, in Chinese culture, gold represents nobility and auspiciousness. This dish combines both status and good luck. You can say how thoughtful it is. Then there's the Beijing roast duck. There's nothing to explain about this dish. It's a business card of Chinese cuisine. Who in the world doesn't know it? In 2017, Trump first visited China. He praised the roast duck. This time, it's served again. It's a matter of course. But there is a trick. Roast duck at state banquets is not for you to eat, but to remember the taste of China. In an old saying, only the national is the world's. This dish is China's. A taste embodiment of national self-confidence. It's served with pancakes, cucumber shreds, and sweet bean paste. Standardized operation. There is no innovation, just the most authentic. The most authentic. You Trump are used to hamburgers and fries in the White House. When you bite the duck skin, with a crisp sound, you can't forget it. Look at the crispy beef. It's also called crispy beef ribs. This dish is tailor-made for Trump. The whole world knows Trump likes well-done steak. In the eyes of Americans, is a wasteful way of eating. But China doesn't judge your taste. They directly serve you crispy beef ribs. It's crispy outside and tender inside, which satisfies all your fantasies about beef. Meanwhile, you can also taste the unique skills of Chinese cuisine in cooking beef. The New York Times said that Chinese chefs prepare dishes prepared based on Trump's dietary preferences. In human words, it means that I have studied your menu in advance. The salmon with mustard sauce is even more interesting. Salmon is the most common ingredient in Western cuisine. Americans are familiar with it, but it's flavored with mustard sauce. This is a Chinese approach. It's not pungent, but enhances the flavor. It's like adding a little Chinese element in your familiar field. Just like the relationship between two countries, you don't have to give up your own position, but at the intersection of common interests, you can find new possibilities. The bean soup with vegetables is served after 3 hard dishes of lobster, beef, and roast duck. Served after the 3 hard dishes. Chinese cuisine emphasizes the combination of meat and vegetables, and moderate in flavor. This is called the balance of yin and yang. It doesn't pursue heavy oil and salt, focusing on nutritional balance. After drinking a bowl of soup, the rhythm of the whole table will come out. The ice flour steamed buns and conch pastries. These are 2 kinds of dim sum. The bottom of the water-fried buns is golden and crispy, and soft and juicy inside. The ice flour is as delicate as a work of art. The conch pastry is called a trumpet-shaped pastry by foreign media. It's small and cute, and crispy in taste. Simply, it's for you to taste. The ingenuity and craftsmanship of Chinese pasta. The desserts are even more interesting. Tiramisu with ice cream and fruit. Have you noticed that? All of them are Western. The state banquet ends with desserts from the other country. It's called harmony in Chinese hospitality. It respects your eating habits. The last sweet memory is your own taste. Meanwhile, the wine also has its own ideas. The red wine is Cabernet Sauvignon brewed by the chief winemaker. The white wine is Chardonnay from Zhanghe's reserve. They are all domestic wines. We don't serve Lafite or Penfolds. We only use Chinese wine. Cabernet Sauvignon goes with meat dishes. Chardonnay goes with seafood. The professional pairing is not ambiguous at all. Is telling the world that Chinese wine has stood up. There is also Coca-Cola on the table, because Trump is a famous Coke lover. Coca-Cola on the state banquet table. You can think about this picture. A president who can't drink is drinking Diet Coke at the Chinese state banquet. Next to him are golden soup lobster and Peking duck. The contrast is really amazing. But when it comes to the fact that he can't drink, we have to talk about the most amazing scene that night. Trump's brother Fred died young due to alcoholism. Died at the age of 43. He never drank alcohol in his life. He only drank Diet Coke in public. This is a well-known fact around the world. But that night in the Golden Hall, he offered to raise a glass and said, "Toasting to the deep end and lasting friendship." Then she took a glass of light yellow liquid and took a sip. Foreign media exploded. It's not just about a glass of wine. This is a person who doesn't drink alcohol, saying with body language that, "I'm serious," then saying 1,000 words about the US China, is better than saying it 1,000 times, because body language doesn't lie. Let's talk about music again. The PLA band played 12 pieces at the dinner. 6 Chinese classics and 6 American classics. What was the finale? Do you know? It's the iconic soundtrack. The iconic soundtrack. He played this song every time the rally ended, and led the supporters to dance the classic. The classic step on the landmine dance. The Chinese side specially played this song at the end. Isn't this scratching where it itches? It's like when you go to your friend's house, and they play your favorite song after dinner. How would you feel? The American repertoire also includes Beautiful America and Edelweiss, Tonight I Love You. Each song has been carefully selected. Neither humble nor arrogant, but considerate. The state banquet throughout reveals is a very Chinese kind of wisdom. I treat you to a meal. My dishes are authentic Chinese. But every dish will make you feel comfortable and with dignity. The meat and shell of golden soup lobster are respect. The crispy beef ribs are understanding. The salmon with mustard sauce is fusion. Tiramisu is inclusive. And the final song is thoughtful. Even that cup of light yellow liquid has a deep meaning. You think a state banquet is just a meal. It is clearly a diplomatic statement. And melody. Every bite contains the game and tacit understanding of two major countries. Every bite chews on the future of 1.7 billion people, the future and the fate of 8 billion people. But this time, it's not said at the negotiating table, but through the dishes on the table.